Cancers, what's going on with y'all? Here to do a reading for y'all based around career. It's going to be a 3-card draw. Not going to keep you too long. Hope y'all are feeling well out there. Aquarius season is upon us. It's pretty significant when it comes to cancers. I'll explain that in a different video. No matter of fact, let me see if I could run it down as fast as I possibly could. When planets enter Aquarius, they behave like they're in Cancer. And I'm referencing KRS Astrology Channel when I say that. Shout out to him. And he made this suggestion a while back, and I've been tracking it ever since, and it definitely has validity. So each one teach one, you heard? But we're gonna do this career reading for y'all. And I'm getting the feeling that it's gonna give some insight into that, to let you know what I'm talking about. I may be able to explain it in detail based upon how the cards fall. So, with no further ado, let's slice and dice this deck and get this party started, you know what I mean? Now, I may curse, but I don't curse. I may cuss, but I don't curse. That's what I want to say. I'm going to figure it out. I'm coming up with like a slogan or some sort. I'm going to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But yo, look, Cancers. This is the career situation at hand. What we dealing with? Queen of Pentacles? Sure are. There's an ability that you have to nurture people. And we know fundamentally you do have that ability, Cancer. But this is in a way that, yeah, this is, Uranus is here on this card. Okay, pause. But you get what I'm saying. And the reason why I bring that to the forefront is because, as I said, when planets enter Aquarius, they behave like they're entering Saturn. Reason being is because Aquarius is kind of like the new home, especially even more with it being Aquarius age. And what I mean by that is this can be strongly relative to working from home. So notice the uncomfortability that can come to anyone who has to leave their home to go and work. So now we're adding commute to the draining of energy, resources, which comes in the form of finances, of course. We're also adding time away from the home, which is more than likely going to be the most comfortable, place for people to be, unless you're more along the Gemini side, the Sagittarius side, maybe even the Pisces side. Sometimes you need some type of movement to keep you stimulated in some type of way. But even those signs can have a feel to them to where it's like they get bogged down and bored in the workplace because it's so mundane and dry. Depending on where you work, everybody don't got a fucked up job, but you know, majority, if we really want to get down to it. So there's this aura of an opportunity to be able to provide and nurture in a way that is more airborne. When I say airborne, I mean communicated via the internet. You make it fit the way that it's supposed to fit, but somehow you'll be able to nurture an environment of people, and you got an idea that can actually make this come into fruition. I don't know what that idea is. Let me draw the next card, and maybe this can bring some clarity to that. The King of Cups. So you're looking at this from an emotional standpoint. I see third eye chakra again. It's a big vision. So whatever this potentiality with this seed that could be planted and grow into something that you can nurture others with. It's because you learned something about emotions. This may be some type of consulting that you can provide. Consulting, it's not something that you have to go to an office building to provide to people. You can get Zoom, you can do FaceTime, you can get what's the other one? Google Meet. You can do so many different technology-based communications to provide this emotional intelligence to people on a grand scale now. Neptune here, Pisces, on a grand scale to unify everyone involved. And you've come to this emotional mastery, Cancer, rules pretty much over emotions. The water is here. But you can do this in a grounded way that's mature and in control of your emotions at the same time. You know, Cancers can be pretty snappy. So that's why I said some emotion. You're looking at this. You're looking at this like, well, I've mastered my emotions in a way that presents me as grounded. People have told you this. They've confirmed it for you. Like, you seem real down to earth. Like, I feel home when I'm around you. Whenever you speak, if they're not around you, if you're already on the internet communicating this message, they like, you know what? I feel like I know you. I feel like home around you. Every time you speak, I feel like I'm around a good friend. And you're picking up on this, and you're sitting in this throne like it's yours, like it's for you, like you were almost destined to do this. And I say almost because this is something that's new that you began to birth. It's like in the incubator. So you're envisioning yourself here in this King of Cups stance because you know you have the emotional intelligence to pull it off. So let's look into the factor that you should consider relative to this, Cancer. This may be something that does not pay the bills. Initially, anyway, in the beginning. So you got to be prepared to say to yourself, well, is this going to be frustrating because of that? Because, you know, Cancer is like that security, which a lot of the times comes in the form of finances. So something that you got to be able to piece together is, do you have enough financial cushion to do this thing and weather the storm of being not getting a lot of income from it, if any at all. Like, this is some entrepreneurial pursuit that this is not, but it's royalty all over it. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting is, this is not something that is salary based. This is bullshit. This is all bullshit. So you got to embody it like a boss. You got to talk it like, you can't let anybody you got to have thick skin for this, Cancer. You can't let anybody get in your hair or your head. Like, let's say you got a salary job already and you're doing this thing on the side, you're birthing. And somebody who knows you like that, they try to get in your ear, regular conversation type shit. And they like, this is what you decided to do for a second job or a career? Like, type of money, you ain't making no money off this shit. Like, they could really try to downplay this shit. And it might even be in care concern. It might be a friend that y'all could play like that. They're not trying to hurt you, but you looking at it like from a place of real maturity. And it's like, you got the understanding that everything does not need to be salary based. In fact, in order for you to become your own boss, like, this is something that you could see yourself doing for the long run, and you can put away that salary shit altogether. Because this is major boss shit. This is bigger vision shit. So you got to come to terms with being able to communicate with people who understand the patience that may be taken, patience and methodology that should be taken when birthing something new. This is Taurus energy. So you may have to be stubborn in your stance and avoid communicating with people like that. I don't care if it's your bestie. You got to put bestie on the back burner and call up one of your other friends who is open-minded enough to even digest the thought process that you have right now.